And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Orlando Magic. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
The field goal percentage has spiked in the past 5 games. It's up a lot from what it had been earlier in the season, and with every game that it continues to rise, his confidence does as well. We'll see if he stays in that mode tonight.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Caldwell-Pope out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
Now, here's Banchero. 5 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot. Gobert pulls it in. Edwards looking it over. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside for Randle. Gobert the pass to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Left block shot on the way. Gobert no good. Caldwell-Pope against Edwards. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Tight defense on him. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Minnesota with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Now here's Gobert. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. And here's Edwards from the arc. Caldwell-Pope with some nice D. Banchero up top. That one falls.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
DiVincenzo finds McDaniel. Uncovered. And yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside Anthony. Wagner with a screen for Anthony. Pass to Carter. And here's Banchero. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And here we can check out the story on Julius Randle. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 18 points per, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gobert against Carter. Up top, DiVincenzo. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Anthony. Now, here's Wagner. Just 4 to shoot. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And Randle throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
That one was high octane all the way. I thought they had a very competitive outing in that one. Just seemed to run out of gas at the end.
Now here's Edwards. He had 13 points in the win against Miami.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Anthony looking it over to the middle. Here's Banchero. Misses the baby hook. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Edwards finds McDaniel. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Minnesota leading by 4. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Anthony. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Minnesota making a switch. Alexander Walker's checked in. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. Fourth, the Magic.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Oh, here's Edwards. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Banchero. He's got 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paulo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
And he knocks down the first one. For those teams, Clark, still in the running for a playoff spot, how do they close out strong?
Well, they just continue to do what they've been doing. That's what good teams do. They focus on the task at hand. And then when it really counts, you know you've got the system and the talent to step up.
Second free throw, no good. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Minnesota in the lead. DiVincenzo with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Now, here's Wagner. Following the miss by Julius Randle.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, KCP.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still yet to score. From 10 feet out, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. The Magic shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. The wide open look here for Anthony. Buries it from three-point range. And the Magic lead by 2.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that three-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian three-point shooter, though.
Now here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. And Caro outside. Back to Anthony. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
4-on-3 break. And Wagner has it in the corner. Pass to Carter. And the layup's good off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Randle. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Carter.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here is Edwards. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. And the basket by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Bounce pass Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Over Randle. Rebound Minnesota.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Wagner. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul. Minnesota making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. Harris is checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Cole Anthony. Reid gets the bucket.
This is a big part of Reid's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
Pass to Wagner. Down low. Bitadze. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Conley scanning the floor. Now Reid. Randle outside. Launches a three. Black grabs the board.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Bitadze the pass to Isaac. Minnesota with the rebound. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter of the game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. That free throw, no good. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things. And every season, it seems, Reid takes another step forward in adding to his game, and that's a testament to his strong work ethic.
Here's Black. His last outing, he had 8 points. To the inside.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Black. How last month turned out for him. He's right around 9 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
The first free throw is good.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
And both free throws good for Isaac.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10 forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
There's the try, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
The free throw drops for McDaniel.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
Now, here's Banchero. 20 points for him last game against Chicago.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Conley. To the middle. Here's Alexander Walker. Bangs home the trifecta. Alexander Walker's got 5.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Clark. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. You talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here's Isaac. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Banchero draws the double. Such a wide-open look. And the Magic lead by 1.
With Harris, that soft touch on display.
Conley left side. Reid. And Reid throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also give them a lot of credit for that attack mode mentality off the dribble, getting a lot of points off the penetration.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Black and Harris are the guard set. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. McDaniels kicks to Clark. Outside Conley. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 1. Here's Black. Hasn't made one yet. Banchero, right side. Harris passes to Bitadze. Misses from short range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Conley with a wide-open look and a miss there on the triple. And the Magic shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Black in the post, covered by Conley. They grab their own miss. Here's Isaac. Hits it from three-point range. Isaac's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Magic. Conley kicks to Clark. Back to Conley. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 9.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Isaac a screen on Clark. Here's Banchero. Here's Isaac. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Clark dishes to Conley. Into the lane. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Everything Conley does out there is purposeful.
Now here is Harris. Defended by Alexander Walker. Pass to Black. Inside. He's looking for Isaac and finds him. Here's Bitadze. Black the pass to Harris. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Harris no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Alexander Walker passes to Conley, and it's blocked. Isaac against Conley. Pass to Black. Harris outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Miller's checked in for McDaniels. Joe Ingles comes in for Clark. And Dillingham subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Orlando also making some changes. Carter comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Anthony subbed in for Gary Harris.
Banchero's versatility, impressive. He's a big that can do a little bit of everything.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. going to break in the action now. Let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Magic. Right now they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
And I think for the Magic, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing, and perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Reed with a screen for Ingles. And he drives in. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minod's checked in. Good on both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Carter outside. Pass to Bitadze. Anthony with it. And here's Banchero. The Magic again can't hit. Banchero against Ingles. Conley left side. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Carter. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Bitadze. Here's Black. Guarded by Reed. Here's Black. Scoreless thus far. He gets it in there. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Gillingham with it. Anthony on him. And great talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defender.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
And the first one drops. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Joe Ingles. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Anthony. 20 points for him last game against Chicago. Carter outside. Pass to Banchero. Lets it go with a 3. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Dillingham, no good. Magic have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
A little extra motivation to finish from Anthony after he was bumped on his way in.
Now Edwards. He has 6. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And Banchero, here we go. Here's Carter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
On the glass is where Carter's hustle and edge really is on display. Does a really good job chasing those rebounds down.
And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
And that one falls for Carter.
You know, Wendell Carter Jr. really epitomizes the modern big man. He can stretch the floor and do work on the glass, giving you high utility on both ends.
Reed with a screen on Anthony. Conley for three. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Anthony from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Reed with a screen on Anthony. Lets it go from 14. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Edwards got the game tied up here for Minnesota. The Magic have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Caldwell Pope outside. From 18 feet away, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, "It's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. 6 to shoot. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Over Conley. On the mark with the 15-footer. And that's now 7 points for Cole Anthony.
Clever call by Anthony there, using the pick and roll to create an opening.
Reed with a screen on Anthony. And here's Conley outside. Traps in the tray. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Anthony finds Carter. Carter with a screen on Edwards. Back to Carter. It's stolen by Gobert. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Back to Edwards. It's up a 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Banchero against Conley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Naz Reid.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
That one is off. Minnesota making some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. And he's good on the second. So it's Minnesota now. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. DiVincenzo passes to Randle. Edwards kicks to Randle. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Left side, Edwards. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the match.
Wendell Carter Jr.
Up off the inbound and finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Out to the right wing. Here's Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. Went to rise up and swat that one away.
McDaniels against Wagner. McDaniels with the bounce pass. Offensive rebound. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Here's Wagner. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves lead by 4. Pass to DiVincenzo. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. He can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Now Caldwell Pope. This one for 3. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists tonight.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Randall with a screen for McDaniel. Back to Randall. Lets it go. Easy jumper from very short distance. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Carter with a screen on DiVincenzo. Shots good by Anthony.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Timberwolves passing it around. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Randall outside. Connects from 3-point range. Randall's got 9 points.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Carter against Randall. Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now here's Anthony. 10 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. It's deflected. Here's DiVincenzo. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. We in this one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hi, folks. It's shaping up to be a good second half as we've seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game. Fellas, you gotta love watching teams go at it like this.
Love seeing it, Ernie. It's fun to see these teams, the fans, and us in the studio.
Yeah, it makes me want to get there and play again. You guys good if I go suit up for the second half?
I would love to see it. You good with playing for free? Because if you leave, we're not paying you for skipping out of here. And talking about our game involving the Magic, not a lot of separation here at the half.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got to clamp down in the second half, man. Better communication and multiple efforts.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. The Magic trail by 3. Outside Anthony, back to Wagner. There's the lob to Banchero. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Randle passes to McDaniels. Now DiVincenzo, covered by Anthony. DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. 4 on the shot clock. For the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Wagner. Back to Banchero. Wagner outside. Over Edwards, and Orlando again with the bucket.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion, great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Wagner outside, fires from way outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Down low, here's Randle. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And finished off by Banchero.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Carter with the screen to the paint. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Carter's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Here's Randall. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Well, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Carter kicks to Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Banchero finds Wagner. No good on the 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Banchero outside. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
Randall outside. Down low, here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
It's on Cole Anthony.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
No good on the free throw. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come. A superstar-level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Back to Wagner. Banchero looking around. Five on the clock. Pass to Anthony. And rejection by McDaniels.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys, showing us why right there.
And here's Edwards. 18 points for him. It's hauled in by the Magic. outside Anthony. Wagner outside. Banchero a screen on McDaniel. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Wagner able to get the shot to go through contact and the and one on tap. Great determination that time.
Anthony Black's checked in for Caldwell Pope. From Wagner.
No denying the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Mr. Gobert takes it off the glass. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Minnesota making some changes. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Wagner. He's got 7 out to the right wing. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Here's Black, over by Conley. Black at 6. Driving inside. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Black.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Alexander Walker. And it's off from 3-point range. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Anthony's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Randall. Good work defensively by Carter.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's got 5 and slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Randall dishes to McDaniels. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's a peek at the teams that have dominated defensively in the paint since the All-Star break. The Magic in third.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
Free throw, good from Banchero. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. He's off on the second. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 2-point game. Pass to Conley from outside the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Conley's got 8.
I'll tell you, give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Outside Anthony. Here's Banchero. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The Magic trail by 7. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Then for the Magic, Goga Bitadze comes in for Carter. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Banchero. Outside Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
Reed with a screen on Isaac. Three-pointer, Randall. Rebound by the Magic.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Here's Anthony. He drains the quick shot. Now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Nice, smooth jump shot from Anthony. I like him in that medium range area.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Anthony. And the wide open shot from Reed gets the three-pointer to fall. Reed's got 12 points in the game. Now here's Anthony, defended by Alexander Walker. Anthony with the buckets.
Tough to know if Anthony's going to drive by you or pull up. He's got both in his package. Had the defender on his heels there with the slick handle.
Clark outside. Got a piece of it. Isaac against Conley. Inside. Here's Black. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Randall. And they'll get another chance. Kept alive. The Magic trail by 4. To the inside. It's stolen by Randall. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Reed in the post. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Saving that trip. Nas Reed turning a miss into a bucket.
Mark against Wagner. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Out to Anthony. Here's the 3. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed with a screen on Anthony. Shot's good by Alexander Walker. He's got 8.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Bucket is good.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Outside Conley. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Scooped up. Black kicks to Wagner. And here's Anthony for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Timberwolves lead by 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Black and Harris are the guard set. Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze into the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. 2 shots. Black.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Minnesota making a switch here. Miller's checked in. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. The Timberwolves shooting straight 49% from the field. Conley the pass to Miller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Miller.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Isaac outside. Banchero left side. And the layup is good. Banchero's got 24.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Conley's shot is off.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Harris kicks to Isaac. Pass to Bitadze. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Isaac passes to Black. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Timberwolves trail. Pass to Dillingham. Miller outside. That 3 off the mark. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Banchero. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
1 shot. Paulo Banchero.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Dillingham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Gary Harris.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Black, covered by Conley. Banchero kicks to Isaac. Miller grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 3. With the drive. Dillingham with the bucket.
Sharp recognition that time by Conley. Tell you what, he always makes the right play.
Magic have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Black the pass to Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Dillingham with the bucket. Going right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for a win.
Harris dishes to Black. Banchero with screen on Conley. Hit the shot. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 13 points in the second half.
It's taken little time for Banchero to show he can deal with tough NBA defense. It's a battle, and he's not afraid of it at all.
They double-team Conley. Here's Reed. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Pass to Black. Isaac a screen on Conley to the paint. And Isaac throws it down.
Outstanding footwork from Isaac on that play. Breaks up the defense and gets himself a good shot.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Down low. And Reed throws it down.
Rising up to throw it down. Great timing, Reed, that tackle.
The Magic have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Bitadze to the inside. Banchero. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Dillingham. Over to the left wing. They double-team Conley. Miller with a screen on Harris. Here's Dillingham. No good with the triple. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Isaac. Over Conley. Isaac misses. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Dillingham. Rebound by the Magic. Bitadze's got 7 rebounds in the game. Banchero inside for by Conley, and that one drops for him. Banchero's got it all tied up now for the Magic. Minnesota shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. No good on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Bitadze, and here is Harris. Here's Bitadze. 4 on the clock. Banchero outside. A miss that time would have put him up. The Timberwolves shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Back to Conley. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Black. Back to Isaac. And no good. Good D by Miller. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Reed. Shoots the 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Reed's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Timberwolves. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Black. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. The Magic again can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 3. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Randall passes to McDaniels. Inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Banchero. To the inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Showing why he was drafted first overall, Paolo Banchero has been a hoop getter tonight.
Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
Banchero, no good on the free throw. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The Magic trail by 4. Outside Anthony. Wagner with a screen for Anthony. Pass to Banchero. On the shot clock. 14 feet away. Count the basket. Banchero's got 35.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options. If he can't penetrate, your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Anthony against DiVincenzo. Randall right side. Randall is doubled. Back to Edwards. DiVincenzo finds McDaniel. Outside for Randall. Sinks the 3-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Minnesota leading by 5. Now Randall. Outside Edwards. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And finished off by Banchero.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll will take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Edwards loves it in there.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
The Timberwolves break you down. Timberwolves breaking dance crew. Make some noise.
To the wing right side. Here's Ben Carroll. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Free throw, good from Banchero. Both free throws, good from Banchero. Timberwolves leading by 3. Right wing. Banchero against Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Banchero left side. Back to Anthony, and Carter has it in the corner. Here's Banchero, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They've got other guys that can fill his spot.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Magic. At the elbow, Banchero. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. to McDaniels. Reed with it. Timberwolves passing it around. Gobert with a screen on Curry. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly. Just like his dad, Cole Anthony, coming through when the game is tight.
Here's Edwards, and that's off the glass and in. Edwards got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Bounce pass, Anthony. Banchero kicks to Anthony. Back to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Here's Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
At 6'10" and 270 lbs, Carter Jr. is 2 handfuls inside, which is why defenders often foul him.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Carter hits them both. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fifth team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, DiVincenzo, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. It's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Anthony. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Carter on the wing, defended by Gobert. Carter kicks to Banchero. Anthony on the wing. Offline with his 3. So Minnesota takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Rudy, what did the bench do to help you get this win tonight?
They've been huge. You know, they brought us back in the game, and everyone contributed. You know, it wasn't an easy night for us at the beginning, but we kept fighting, and it's a big win for us.
I'm sure you want to keep it going, man. Congrats. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Naz Reid.